All right. Hey, I'm going to try this again. We had a problem with the video before, and I wanted to prove to myself we were actually okay doing this. And I can see myself on the screen, so I'm assuming we're good. And so, yeah, hey, that was an awkward 15 seconds. But since I'm rolling, hey, I'm going to go ahead and do the big announcement again. So there's a video in here. By the way, there's a comical thing that happened with the first time we did the big announcement because, well, a bunch of people showed up, but my camera wasn't working. And so therefore, I did the entire announcement and nobody saw it. But now nobody's seeing it because nobody's here because it wasn't scheduled and I'm doing this private. Didn't do any push notifications. But I want to announce to everybody here on the video what's going on and how I am excited about where we are here with Digital Church Network. This has been an awesome time. Hey, here's where we are. In the team, Chesley, Chris, Shane, we've been working hard to put this together. Lots of time planning, lots of times praying, lots of opportunities, even working with New Thing and some other organizations as we're trying to present the best options possible to help you and your churches out there, whether you're an established church, whether you're a church planter, really get through this. And I've got 3 things I want to share with you right now, 3 things that I'm jacked up, that I'm excited about, because I think it's going to help your church in a big way. You ready for this? 3 things. I'm going to hit number 1 right up here off the top for the big announcement. Number 1, we're doing roundtables. Roundtables are coming back. Hey, we were really heavy on this roundtables in early on. Kind of took a pause for a while, kind of lost the schedule for that, but we're bringing it back. And we're re-embracing the idea of training. As a matter of fact, the first roundtable happening next Monday night, 9 p.m. is Discord and digital discipleship. There's a lot of energy around virtual churches, VR churches, lots of energy around streaming. And if you're interested in doing any of those things, Twitch, Discord, video games, guess what? You need this thing called Discord. Discord is your friend. So we're going to have a training on Discord, 9 p.m. Monday, coming up here really soon. More information on that at wrong website, DigitalChurch.Network/events. You see what I did there? DigitalChurch.Network/events. By the way, in addition, more trainings. Jason Morris is coming up and is doing a training that maybe one of the smartest guys, if not the smartest guy in Digital Church overall. Jason Morris is doing a training on who's my audience, starting to discover, utilizing technology, who these people are that are actually watching and maybe not even engaging, but watching, consuming our churches, our services online. Jason Morris, that's coming up in May. Another couple big things happening in May, by the way. Dave and John Ferguson. Oh my gosh. We've literally got the authors of Bless and countless other books on multiplication. Dave is the senior pastor, the lead pastor of Community Christian Church. He's runs or is the leader of New Thing Network. He's literally the CEO of Exponential and Leadership Network. And I'll be honest, like, he's my boss in 2 or 3 different spaces. But I am super excited. He's going to come in. He's doing a roundtable with us. He and his brother John, they're going to do 2 trainings on the Bless practices and how that can maybe influence digital missionary work, maybe how that can influence even being a digital church. This is an old principle, the Bless practices are, but I believe it is very timely, and it can help a lot of our digital churches and a lot of our digital ministry move forward in a very, very practical way. So you definitely want to check out those roundtables. All right, so I told you there were 3 things. That was number 1, roundtables. Number 2, Launchpad. My friend Chesley, man, he's excited about this. He's kicking off, he's experimenting, he's testing his new framework for planting, for starting, for launching, well, shoot, anything. And so, like, if you are interested in, I don't know, starting a digital church, reinvigorating your digital ministry, starting an online campus, if you're interested in doing and starting anything new in digital or metaverse space, I would encourage you, go swing over and hang out with Chesley. Tomorrow, Wednesday, he is doing a training. More information at DigitalChurch.Network/launch. DigitalChurch.Network/launch. Definitely want to go have a conversation with him over there. He's looking for some guinea pigs, and I know a lot of guinea pigs here in Digital Church Network, here in the fam, right? All right, number 3. So 1 was roundtables. 2 is Launchpad with Chesley. And 3, start your movement. So we talk a lot about start your movement. Early on, it had a lot of traction. And it took us a little bit, to be honest, us, the leadership, and us, some of the organizations we were working with, to really gain the traction and get to the place we wanted to be with Start Your Movement. But we, Digital Church Network, we, even New Thing Network, we are excited to help normal people like you start movements. That was not a knock, by the way. You are an excellent individual, whoever you are watching this. You are not normal. You are exceptional. And we're interested in helping exceptional people as well as normal people start their movements. Now, sometimes words matter. All the times words matter. But let me give clarity on what a movement is. For us, we believe that a movement is growing disciples, developing them into leaders that plant churches, that multiply churches, that start movements, that multiply networks. So once again, it's grow disciples, develop into leaders that plant churches, that multiply churches, that start networks, that's multiply networks, start a movement. And so for us, we want to see movement happen all the way up. We want to see average, normal people create disciples that develop leaders, that plant churches, that's multiply churches, that start networks, that eventually even get to the place of multiple networks starting a movement. And the fun thing is, through Digital Church Network and New Thing, we're able to supply the framework and the training to help us get to the place of starting those movements. And so we call it the movement system here, part of New Thing Network, and what we're doing here with Digital Church Network. So here's where we are. We are actually opening up the first module of the movement system, like really soon, like next week, like next month. We're opening up registration for this module called Networks, where we're wanting to gather multiple churches together in a network. Now, what do these networks mean? What happens in these networks? Well, there's encouragement, there's accountability, there's prayer, there's support, there's training. What we're trying to do is we're trying to gather together churches of similar type together and let them feed off each other, let them resource each other, let them encourage each other, let them pray for each other, and grow together. Remember, the world doesn't change through a shout. The world changes through a whole bunch of whispers. And with these networks, we want to create small groupings. You see what I did there? Small groupings of people together and give them an opportunity to encourage, to pray, to support one another. So the categories we're doing, we're grouping digital churches, where we've got, you got your social media churches over here, you got your streamer churches. We're gathering those together in social space. We're gathering together some avatar churches, some virtual reality churches, metaverse type stuff. We're creating some networks for them, whether you're more an organic approach or maybe you're an established church that's starting to experiment with it. A couple different options there. We're even helping physical churches. Okay, you're a physical church that's wanting to really get serious about discipleship, about that movement system, not just broadcasting the services, but actually creating disciples that are creating disciples. You're multiplying in your movement system. If you're a physical church that wants to do that, we want to have a conversation with you. We want to help you. We want to get you in a network with some other churches and start to provide you some resources to help you on that. So whether you're a digital church, streamer, social media, whether you're a metaverse church, or maybe you're a physical church doing digital ministry, we've got a network for you. We're actually training leaders like right now. So we've got some great people that we've handpicked that are very comfortable, very knowledgeable in the digital and metaverse space, and you are going to love them. So I don't want to say that this is the best thing that we've ever done for digital and metaverse pastors, but it's arguably in the top 3, maybe top 2. You definitely want to be a part of this. So swing over. Here's what I need from you. If you're interested in being part of this network, we want to learn more about you. To start the registration process, go to DigitalChurch.Network/lifeline. DigitalChurch.Network/lifeline. That'll be a great place for you to get started. Fill out the form there, and somebody here from DCN will be reaching out with you soon. We're going to open up the networks officially here in May, but we've got a couple weeks here to kind of ramp up and talk about it. So fill out that form, DigitalChurch.Network/lifeline. By the way, real quick, as I've got to go, I'm running some open offices, open office times. If you guys have questions on networks, got questions on anything with DCN, it's going to be Thursday, 2 p.m. in Thursday, 2 p.m. I'll put a link in FAM events. You can come join me in my virtual office. But I would love to connect with y'all, answer any questions, talk with y'all about that. So questions on network, questions on FAM, questions on life, digital, what is it? Yeah, just go to the events page, DigitalChurch.Network/events. You'll find the link in there. All right, hey, the camera worked the entire time. This is cool. I love it when technology actually works, which for me gets, well, I'm not going to say that publicly. But anyway, thanks for coming in. Listen, fam, I loved hanging out with you. Appreciate you being here. We'll see you next time. By the way, tell others. If there's other people you want to join in these networks, you got somebody who wants to join you, invite them in. Invite them in the fam. We're gearing up. We're ready to go with this thing, and we want to see God use Digital Church Network in a big way to help people like you. So let's go. Questions, feel free to hit me up. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.